I got a raging nerd on.
Hey guys, welcome to Complete Gaming. So today on the $20 challenge, we actually split a lot from one of Kyla's friends, and also we got a couple pickups on our own. So yeah, Kyla, want to go first? Second? First?
I'll go first.
All right, Kyla's gonna go first, and we're gonna put $20 on the clock right here.
So essentially we picked up a lot of games from my friend Brett, and we paid $25 for everything.
Yep.
So when you split it up, I think it's like just barely over $1 for each game. But I got Parappa the Rapper complete.
That game is a lot harder than you'd think, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
It's really fun, but it's difficult.
It is very fun. The music is great, obviously. And then I got the jam-packed demos, which I think this is the one that my older brother had when I was younger, because looking at the games on here, it has Medieval 2, Toomba 2, NASCAR Rumble, and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, Hot Shot Golf. This is where I played all of these for the first time. PlayStation Namco Museum, which I don't know if I even want this game, but whatever, it's complete. Can you hold those? Thanks. I got Populous for the Genesis. I think it's complete. Yes, it is. And it is complete. I also got Fatal Labyrinth for the Genesis. Oops. Card only. Well, carton boxed. What am I saying? Street Fighter Anniversary Collection for the Xbox. And again, these were all just over $1. And then Road and Track, The Need for Speed. No manual, long box. But he did leave me some of his old cheat codes. And I can't speak Russian, but it's, Crazy Ivan. I'm stupid, I'm sorry. But this one does have its manual, which is in like really nice condition.
Yeah. This guy's stuff, all of it was in really nice shape, and it was really varied. Like from system to system. Like he had like PlayStation. I mean, he had PlayStation, he had Genesis, Xbox.
Yeah.
He had NES boxes. He had all kinds of shit.
Right. Well, I'm still waiting on those NES boxes. He hasn't gotten back to me yet. And then I also got Mario Kart Golf, not from Brett, for $3.
That's just Mario Golf.
Sorry, what did I say? Mario Kart Golf?
Yeah. Mario Kart Golf would be awesome.
Could you
That game
imagine?
would be so good.
I'm sorry.
Like picture Mario just like trying to like he's in Mario Kart, but he's like hanging out the window with like a club, trying to get the ball.
So
to
it's
the
like
end.
polo.
Yeah.
But in cars, I'm sorry. I've got my mind on Mario Kart 8, so that's my fault. Also, I got this Game Boy Advance case thing for $1 at a tag sale.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's what I got.
Yeah, pretty sweet finds.
I think I spent like, what, almost 19,
Well, this is what she spent.
whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, all right. So here's my $20. So I actually made out really well, I think, from that from that lot. Also, for what you said, $12.50.
What?
Oh yeah, $12.50 because it was $25
Yeah, it was like
altogether.
$12.50 a piece that we paid.
I got an Xbox controller, Duke, which is sweet. It's in really nice shape. I needed another one of these.
No one needs another one of those.
I do. I got Crew Ball. This is the Motley Crue game, featuring Motley Crue hits, Dr. Feelgood, Home Sweet Home, and Livewire. So that's pretty cool. Big fan of Motley Crue. And then the rest of these are PlayStation games. Need for Speed, Porsche Unleashed. These are all in just really nice shape. The cases look nice. They're all complete. And these discs, most of them look really, really nice. So Need for Speed, Porsche Unleashed, Hardcore 4x4, Grand Tour Racing, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Now I have all three of them on PlayStation. Kart World Series. Yeah, there's a lot of racing games, but that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down with racing games. This game is awesome. Roll Cage. And then Army Men 3D, Real Combat Plastic Men. And then the two best games, hands down. Well, Parappa the Rapper is one of the best games too. The two best games I got were X-Men vs. Street Fighter and Street Fighter Collection. So that was really cool. Nice to add those to my collection.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, actually from that lot, I grabbed 2 demo CDs that were there. One of them was Metal Gear Solid, only because they look really cool. And then my favorite one is a Silent Hill demo. So I think those are just pretty sweet. I'm just going to put these in my game room to kind of look awesome. So that's the stuff we got from him. It was a pretty good lot. He was really cool. And anyway, then I just got 2 other things. I've been trying to add some more games to my Jaguar collection. I really like the Jaguar. There's nothing amazing about it, but I just had it when I was younger, and I kind of like it. It's got a soft spot in my heart. So one of the things that
everything terrible has a soft spot in his heart.
He's
a hipster and he doesn't know it.
No. Anyway, so I was on eBay the other day, and there's a copy of Checkered Flag selling by the Salvation Army for $4 with free shipping. So I was like, screw it. Even if it's only card only, there was no picture, there was no information. So I was like, even if it's card only, it's $4, so that's cool. Anyway, the game came in and it was complete with the manual, with the insert box, with everything. They shipped it in a bubble mailer, so it did get bent and stuff. The box is pretty messed up, but whatever. I mean, I figured it was going to come card only, so this is still pretty cool. I'm going to try to make the box, I guess, look as good as possible, and then put it with the rest of my Jaguar games. Really cool. And then the last thing, and this is up for trade for anyone or whatever, I don't care. I was at in an antique store, and I went through the toys, and they had this. This is the controller piece for Rob the Robot. So when he picks up the spindles or the gyros, he puts them down on this, and when this button gets pushed down, it pushes this piece out the front that actually presses the button on the NES controller. I have a complete Rob the Robot with all its pieces and box and everything, so I don't need this, but I know a lot of people only have Rob by himself, so if anyone needs this, it's in really, really nice shape, and just send me a message, and yeah, we'll work something really simple out. So those are the things we got for the week.
Right.
I think they're awesome. Everything's in really nice condition, like, except for the Checkered Flag box that they couldn't have sent in a box because they're assholes. But anyway, so yeah, let us know who you think got better shit this week. All right, welcome to the recommendation station. We're actually both recommending games again this week.
Right.
So these are games we've been playing recently that we really like, and we want everyone else to know are actually good. What are you playing?
I am recommending Conception 2, Children of the Seven Stars. I've been playing this game for the past 3 days. Like when we went to PAX and we heard a little bit about it from one of the translators, I was like, alright, so this game's gonna be a little funky. I mean, it's a mature rated game. It is funny. Combat style's pretty cool. I don't know, I just really like the game. All the dialogue is hilarious. There's like this old priest who talks about how he's jealous of this guy because he gets to mate with all the girls. It's called class mating. And you have to do that to make star children and then use the star children and the lady to fight. And you're trying to destroy all these monsters and these dust holes, and I don't know. I am really enjoying it. It looks cool. All the cutscenes are anime. I'm a huge anime fan. So, I don't know. I recommend it. It's fun. It'll give you a good laugh.
Yeah, and it just sounds ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Plus, if you like RPGs, it's really fun. It has a cool system. So, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I can't wait to play that game too. The one I'm recommending is Boy and His Blob for the Wii. This game is fantastic. It's pretty much a puzzle game where you have to get... I've never played the NES one, so this is a remake, or at least a reimagining of it. And this is made by Way Forward, who also did Adventure Time, Hey Ice King, Why'd You Steal Our Garbage, and I think they also did the remake of DuckTales Remastered. Anyway, this game, so it's a puzzle game, and you start off at the beginning of a level, you gotta get to the end, makes sense. You gotta find the golden jelly bean at the end, and then when you get when the blob eats the golden jelly bean at the end, he turns into a door, and you're able to exit the level. But throughout the level, you have to use the blob, you have to throw jelly beans at him to make him turn into different things. So if you need to go through the floor, you have to throw a jelly bean at him that turns into a hole. So he'll eat the jelly bean, turn into a hole, and then you can walk through the floor. Right. Or if you need to get up on a higher platform, you can throw a jelly bean that will turn him into a trampoline, and you jump on top of him on the trampoline, and it'll throw you up on top. So you have to figure out how to get through the level using the different jelly beans and using the different shapes that the blob can turn into. And the game's really well done, and it looks really good. I was really impressed when I put this game in. And it's fun. It will definitely test your brain at some points because you can find 3 chests throughout every level, and if you find all the hidden chests, it unlocks like a secret level that you can play. So it's really cool, and it's challenging, and it's fun. So I really recommend it. I think it's not too hard. It's not too easy, but it's a fun game to definitely waste time on, and I'm really happy I'm playing it. It's just a really good game.
Just the tip
Of the week. All right, so the tip this week is don't good deal yourself into the poorhouse. And something my grandpa used to say, and it's pretty much saying, you know, even though you're buying things that are good prices and cheap, eventually you're going to be poor.
Right.
So pretty much what I'm saying is watch what you're buying. You know, make sure what you're buying is something you actually want, and it's not just something. A lot of people say, "Oh, I drove to this place, so I might as well buy something because I'm here already." That to me, I've never felt that way. I've never driven to like a Salvation Army and been like, "Well, you know, when I was here, there's a copy of Madden, I'll pick it up just because I'm here." I'm not that person, but I'm not an impulse buyer either. So the idea is you know, watch what you're buying.
It's fire.
If you look at someone like Married Guy Gamer, he has a set amount of money that he spends every week. You know, as also actually pretty much do we for the $20 challenge, and that really helps out getting your finances in order and knowing what you're going to spend and not spending too much money. You know what you're buying. Buy things you really want. Some people fund their collection from buying games, and that's cool. Or they trade them off to get other stuff they want, and that definitely works. But you just have to watch what you're spending, and you know, even though games might be $2.99, $3.99 a piece, you buy 10 of them because they're a good deal. Now you're spending $40 already, and it adds up quick. And then you probably have to add tax on top of that, plus fucking gas if you drive into a place. So it adds up, and eventually you're going to be spending more money than you thought than you want. So just watch out, or else you will good deal yourself right into the poorhouse.
Getting your nerd on, getting your nerd on, getting your nerd on.